Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we talk about the rug pull of the cycle. Mr. OM Mantra Dow been rugged 90% in 4 hours, man, yesterday. Today it's keep
Insane.
dumping Jomo. What's going on? What's going on with OM? And
Insane.
should
Insane.
people buy the dip?
Man, I don't get it. This is not a dip, CM. This is not a dip. This is a complete crash of a coin. It's a complete crash. This look, I don't know. Let's set the record straight on OM because OM was a giver. Throughout the market, made money. People need to understand the difference between what is a dip that maybe you can entertain of trading or right somehow and what is a complete rug pull. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the difference, right? Whenever you had a move up, okay, this was a move up, then you had some dips and a sideways action. This is called a base. This is action you want to maybe partake, okay? This is it, all right? Even here, prior to that, same thing, all right? Even all throughout this stage two moves up, you had a move up sideways. You could have bought the dip, whatever you want to do. But look at this. This is not it. This is not a dip, Sam, not a dip. Yesterday, look, yesterday, roughly at same levels. So at this time, yesterday, at these levels, a friend of mine contacted me and asked me, "Did you see OM?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I saw it. It's a freaking rug pull. I wouldn't touch it with a fucking finger out of with a laser. I wouldn't touch it." And he was like, "I'm thinking about buying the dip." I'm like, "What dip? What dip?" This went from here all the way here in 90, almost I was 90% move in 4 hours. In 4 hours. And he was like, "Remember Luna, you could have bought the dip because it had time." And I told him, what are you talking about? What is the same in Luna? First of all, no dip in Luna. Luna was a fucking demolishing, but even Luna, and look at it, okay? Look at it. He's talking about how this dip should have been bought, okay, which is insane to say. But look, even Luna, okay, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 days until it completely annihilated and gave a potential bounce, let's call it. Dude, CM, tell me, do you see the similarities? Because in a sense, I do see a similarity of both being a rug pull, but this happened in a day. CM, this happened in a day. You don't need to know fundamentals. You don't need to know anything about the coin. Zero. You can know zero about this coin and just understand by the price action, this is cooked. This is done. This coin is gone. There's no more OM. Something very bad happened here. No one knows about. What do you think, CM? I mean, come on.
Don't buy rug pulls, for God's sake, guys. They commented on my people, some on my YouTube, some smart traders, they call themselves. I'm buying the dip. I'm going all in on OM. Are you insane? You buying rug pull, man? Yeah, look. If you're buying for holding it, you are insane. You need to go to the lunatic place and cash out and go to better give your money to the casino or to a homeless guy. Really, quit crypto. Throw in the towel. All right. Now, if you trade the bounce and you think you are an amazing trader and you want to trade the bounce, I still think you are insane as F, because the trend is not a trend, it's a rug pull. So you're gonna get
Exactly.
wrecked 100%. Much better to short it than if you want to trade OM now. Is you want to short it, you don't want to wait for a bounce because this is a rug pull. But anyway, if you do that, good. But really, people that thinking about buying the dip and holding OM now because of the discount, that's insane, man.
Insane.
That's like dazzle me, man. Jomo, I'm dazzled. I'm like, what? Really? Some people,
You're
man.
bamboozled.
I had many people, man, commenting on my video that I made on OM rug pull, and they saying I'm buying, I'm buying, I'm buying. Like, man, where are we, Jomo?
No
Where?
respect to risk, zero respect to risk, zero risk management, zero tactics on how to be a consistent trader. Look, CM, what you said is correct. You can get a bounce, okay? And probably there was a bounce, right? There was after falling 95% all the way from $6.4 all the way down to 40 cents, it made a bounce, all right? Roughly 100% bounce after falling 90 some 5%, okay? Can could have that be tradable? Was that tradable? All right. Could you make this decision over and over in the market and expect a positive expectancy? All right. A net winning proposition? No. All right. See, that's what we're all about. We're about not being a keyboard hero, flexing your buying, the dip with zero edge. We are here to tell people that you need to have a positive expectancy. You need to have a decision making for your trading, for your investing, a decision making based on actual edge, that if you make the same decision over and over, you get a positive expectancy. Buying this rug pull, this, as I said, it's not a dip, right? This is a complete full blowout, all right? It's a complete full blowout, all right, of a coin. It got smashed. I don't know. Is there a word for this? I don't know.
Dead. It's dead.
It's
It's
dead.
dead.
Yeah, it's just that it got shot in the head. This
Yeah.
coin got shot in the head for some. We don't know the reason. We have no idea the reason. Okay, but it got shot in the head. This is not an idea, as you said. If it's for holding it like a long-term perspective, stop trading. Stop investing. You don't belong in the markets. You need to stop, evaluate yourself before you actually go, because you're putting your money at risk. This is money at risk. And if you believe that you could have traded this on the 1 minute chart or a 2 minute chart, you know what? I'm gonna challenge your theory and say that you don't have an edge. People, you need to understand what investing and trading is, right? And that's a positive expectancy with probabilities game. This is a coin that got shot in the head. It's dead, okay? And there's zero way right now to trade it, okay? That's what I think. That's what I think, CM. Stay away of OM. This is not a dip. Not
But
a
you know
dip.
what? You know what? For the OM, enthusiastics or whatever they want to call themselves, remember Luna had, like, after the crash, it was Loon C, remember? And in the bear market, it went sideways for like a couple of months after the collapse. And then you
Okay,
had
for
a
sure.
very beautiful trade on Loon
Yeah.
C. But again, it took time for the market to digest the rug pull, and it took time, and it might not happen for OM. Maybe OM is cooked forever. And anyway, Lunsi still is cooked 99% from his
No, for
all-time high for
sure.
Luna. So remember, guys, wait for an edge. If there is no edge, don't trade, man. Just don't trade.
Don't
Relax,
trade.
chill. Go to the stripper house, man. Gamble your money, whatever, man. Stop wasting your money on rug pulls, for God's
I
sake.
mean, this is by far the biggest rug pull I've seen. That no one is talking about it being a rug pull, because supposedly the team is saying that it's not them, they didn't do it, and it's forced liquidation by the market. What I say is stop with the bullshitting, stop with the BSing, stop looking at Twitter or at X, just watch the chart. There's one thing you need to know, and the chart is saying it. Look at it, close attention. This went 95% down in 24 hours. That's it. You don't need any more. Stay away of OM right now. OM right now has nothing to do with edges. It's a mere coin that is dead, hooked, cooked, smoked, smashed, in any other word. See him. If people want to learn how to trade for real with an edge, they should join us for sure. Stop wasting your money. Stop losing your money. Stop round tripping your money, because some people round tripped, right? Some people round tripped all the gains they had on OM all the way back to zero, and probably lost everything, because 95% loss in a day. CM. No
They
one
lost
is in profit.
They lost
No one is
everything.
in profit. No
No,
one is in profit on this coin.
no.
Okay. Why? Because they hodled it instead of trading it with some sort of protection, risk first mentality, stop losses, taking profits, all the good things. If you want to really learn how to make money, stop gambling it away. Join our trading service. We'll teach you how to do it. Join it right now. 10% discount April 10. CM, I enjoyed this very much. Until next time, no edge.
No trade.
Cheers, everybody.